Hey everyone, I'm riding through the neighborhood here on the S18. Super easy to overpower it. It's in the low power mode. I definitely do not like how it bows out at the top of this machine with those gray plastic pieces. I can't even, even with the baby bumpers on there, it's still very disturbing. But I'm gonna get that fixed. Sheridan has some kind of, Sheridan has some kind of a 3D print for it, which gets rid of that bowing. I'm glad I'm taking it out now. I'm not sure how many miles it is you have to put on it before it gets rid of this low power mode, but I definitely I'm over it already, and it's just been a few seconds. But I mean, it's hard to really tell anything about the suspension. I'm just kind of riding on surface streets right now because I'm in suburbia. So I'm just gonna get on however many miles I need so I can do the, there's a 999 bike group ride tonight, but I don't want to take a brand new wheel out on a group ride where I don't know anyone. I just prefer to be on a machine that I know when I'm like downtown in a sketchy city. Hey girls. Some fresh stoke there. I can feel the suspension, but the thing I notice most is that little area that bows out. It is just super distracting. I'm not sure why more people don't mention that on the S18, but it's stock, and like on any stock, it's actually very maneuverable. Just doing that little turn right there. It feels like I need to adjust the tilt on it. I feel like I'm tilted a little forward maybe right now. So I'll have to look at my tilt settings also. There was quite a bit of setup to do on this wheel, between putting all the baby bumpers on it. There's a lot of kids around here. Between putting the baby bumpers on it and the little jump pads, which I can tell they're not on there well enough to torque this machine around like I want to. But I'll get all that stuff situated once I get up to a more EUC friendly area. And I mean, it does feel a lot like the 16X as far as maneuverability goes. In fact, maybe even a little more agile. I'm not sure if it's a thinner profile on the wheel or if this maybe is a thinner tire than the 16X, but it definitely feels a little bit, it's probably the 18-inch tire, because the 18XL sort of feels more like the S18 here as opposed to the 16X. The 16X feels a little more girthy and wide compared to the S18 and the 18XL. But I'm just doing some loops around here because there's these main roads here in this neighborhood, and I don't want to deal with rush hour traffic. I'm just trying to put a couple miles on this thing so I can get it out of limp mode. I'm definitely impressing some kids in this neighborhood right now, just going up and down the streets, even though I'm going pretty slow speeds. But anyways, I just wanted to say hi and give everybody a breakdown of my first impressions riding the wheel. Definitely feels agile. But man, those gray plastic bumper pads on the top, I don't know what the hell King Song was thinking with those things. They are just the most uncomfortable setup. But again, I'm going to remedy that as soon as I get back to Portland. Okay guys, I'll do another video and show you the pad setup that I put on the wheel before I went out. They ship these wheels out just with like nothing of a shell on them. And I'm my 16X, I got a cover from Roland Z, and that thing takes a lot of abuse. I let anybody just hop on that wheel and try it. So a lot of one wheel people have been on my 16X and it's been dropped plenty, but man, that Roland Z cover just holds it all together. But for the S18, I feel like I want to go with something a little more sexy and sleek. It's a wheel that kind of almost demands it. So, but I'll show you guys the stuff inside as soon as I get done putting on a couple miles on this thing so I can get out of limp mode. I'll talk to you guys in a minute. Bye.